and the home of the brave.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Puerto Rico taking on the Dominican Republic. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. It was a very eventful offseason for this franchise, Singy. The relocation and everything that goes along with it. It took a lot of effort and energy to pull it off.
Yeah, and that goes for the players, too, and not just the ownership. I think everyone in the organization really had to pick up and start over in a new city, which, you know, that can be a big task when you've gotten comfortable.
So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it.
And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And now the count is even. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Next pitch is popped up. Casas right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Smoked on the ground a second in plenty of time to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Eddie Rosario. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that? Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Here's Stanton now. Big time power. The pitch stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Casas checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Christian Vasquez, the hitter, and a pitch. Inside, and it hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
And here is Jose Miranda. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Manny Machado. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Base knock right field. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And another ball.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that ball is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
There's Gary Sanchez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And 1-2. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now here's the switch hitting power threat, Willie Castro.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Bounce to Santana. The flip to the pitcher covering. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one moves his feet. Foul ball there.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Now it's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Castillo will look to first. Lindor back in there. Back over to first, and he's back again. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Baez gone in the play. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. Left-hand batter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the 3-1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Rosario. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In for a strike. 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back here in Kansas City, bottom four, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. In the air out towards right center. Green settles under it. And there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Carlos Santana, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Christian Vasquez. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Machado has a beat on it. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now the batter now, Jose Miranda. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That one ripped. Tatis ranging back some more. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
This is Willie Castro. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Now 3-2.
Down is full.
And he deals. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Out to short, Lindor. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Gary Sanchez now. His first at bat was a strikeout. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Now fly ball to right center. Green going after it. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Riley Green. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Santana. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that one is inside. And right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
And that's down and away. Eddie Rosario waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Machado throws to first in time. Baez gone on the play. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. In the air, out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 away. Juan Soto now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
No, that missed.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
They get the out on Soto. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And the righty deals. He caught it behind his back. On the money. Nice play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Tristan Casas. Genesis Cabrera on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and he popped it up. De La Cruz gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there it can really settle in.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Let him know that you the bag. Let him know that you the bag. Let him know that you.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, Rafael Devers up to hit. 3-2 on the way. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Green going back on this one. And caught a warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Moran getting loose as well. Back foot slider struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The first baseman.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Now this is in the air down the line. Stanton is there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Kansas City at the plate, Jose Miranda. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ramirez puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. That smash towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. Jorge Lopez takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Righty delivers. Bounce to the right. Casas. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The 2-2. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. That's the inning. Welcome back. Here's Francisco Lindor. Hector Neris gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a 1-1. And that one missing low.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Here's Eddie Rosario. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Freeman on base.